Greetings all, Vanna here for Cancer's weekend message. Cancer, the first card that came out with so much energy is Ignition and Fire. And I love when this card comes out, but how it came out just shows me how much energy and oomph you are putting into your projects. Like, everyone has had a certain energy for me in my chest today, and what I feel right now is just excitement. Like, I am about to go into like Disney World kind of excitement, but it's your own Disney World. It's your own like personal heaven in creation, something that you fostered beautifully and uniquely. And it's just like someone stepping back and gazing at their mural on the wall, and it's just like so many people are going to pass this every single day and appreciate it. And that's what your work is going to be. Your work is going to be appreciated. You are going to be appreciated in ways higher than you could even imagine at this moment. Because even in our wildest dreams, we limit ourselves by the things that we think we can accomplish and overcome. You have to make equal the equator. I feel like this is balancing a karmic shift that has happened in your life. Something or someone has tried to steer you away, misdirect and misguide you. And through it all, through breaking of trust, destruction of friendships, building yourself down and rebuilding yourself back up again, you have accomplished something incredible. And you were not alone with companionship and animals. Animals, I gotta say, sometimes we do not deserve them. How beautiful, incredible, and the impact they can make on our lives. I know my dogs, Artemis and Hestia, have saved my life so many times over the past 2 years since I've had them. And it really is such a shift, because I haven't had a dog since I was 10 years old, when I lost my brother Oscar. He was a Dachshund, and that hurt my soul to a very deep level and set me on the path that I am on now. And to have animals again, to have that kind of companionship, that loyalty, that trust, and that sense of love, it is something that we have so easily overlooked in our lifetime, especially with people distracting us and going after our own dreams and goals. And sometimes we do need that animal to just pull us back and say, you know what, we're having a rest day and we're going to take care of ourselves. But they're also going to be celebrating with you. They're going to be some of the reasons for you to have pushed so hard to get this done, to accomplish this dream. Yeah, you have a focus with this fire it is lasered focus, is what I'm feeling like. That whip is moving with precision and accuracy. It is going to hit what it needs to hit, because it is moving with intention and direction. And that's the number 8 card. And you know 8 in tarot, in the major arcana, is the strength card. Another testament to just you and yourself. I felt like that was it, but I wanted to make sure. For the equator, to make equal, you have let it go. It is time to release something. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you cannot fully be present in your life by holding on to its negativity. Release it and be free. Your shadow is going to be something that's always part of you, as is evident of the black rose and her bouquet. It does not mean it can control you, though. It does not mean it has the ability to steer you away from what you are trying to focus on. Because that shadow comes from fear. It comes from doubt. It comes from a low vibrational place where we accepted something less than what we deserved. And Cancer, we are no longer doing that. We are accepting only that of our greatest and highest good. And with that, we will soar. With that, you will rise above anything and everything that you felt has been unfulfilled. And I mean unfulfilled, because when she releases the bird here, it is an outline. It is a shell, a thought, a whisper of something that could be. And what it becomes is a fully realized, enhanced, and lively creature and idea. Like, something you're building is going to take on a life of its own, and is going to not just sustain you, but fulfill you in so many ways. So surrender to the fear, surrender to this doubt, and surrender to your self-limiting belief. It is a self-limiting belief so many of us accept. I can't do this. I don't do that. That's not my thing. My love, you are blocking off so much, closing yourself off from possibilities you don't know what could be on the other side of that. If you walk in with more openness than guardedness, you can be amazed by how quickly your life changes. You have your male and female ancestors watching over you, with the cameo and the dragonfly coming up. I feel like these family members in this life maybe were very crossed or distant. They did not get along, I feel, because these are very different styles and energies. But Spirit does not hang on to those animosities. Spirit does not hang on to pettiness of the flesh that says, like, no, I don't like them. They see energy. They recognize each other. And most importantly, they still love you. And they will do anything in their power on that side to protect you. You have a smoking pipe that is coming out for you. And I almost feel like this was someone's grandfather. Like, that's what they always did. They had that smoking pipe, and you just thought it was the coolest thing. I know I do. And it was just like, your grandpa was Gandalf to you, and it made you smile. And you do have smile, and you do have love. And I feel a sense of sadness in a way from that spirit team. And again, they don't really feel that, but it's that, why don't you see yourself as that wonderful creature that you are? Why don't you see yourself as we see you? Because there is so much more beauty and depth to you. With the whale diving in the ocean charm here, I really feel like you are the tip of the iceberg, but you yourself are a little afraid to go in because you don't know who you're going to find. A journey of self-discovery is an incredibly difficult and personal one. No one has that roadmap, no one has the guidebook, and no one can speak and tell you where you need to go, because they're not you, my love. You are your own little miracle, your own little circus. So I don't want you to listen or be swayed by someone who is trying to make you into something you're not. The Music Man here is coming out and really giving me this energy of just movement, singing and dancing, and feeling that energy, that reverberation inside of you, and just like inhibitions, fears, and embarrassment just goes away, and you just move, you dance, you sing, and you be free. And I absolutely love this, because I feel like it again goes back to your ignition. I reached back into the bag, and because I felt something, and only in the darkness can you see the stars. There's a couple of different quotes of that in my head, and I wanted to say it correctly. You don't know what you can do until you push yourself to your limits, until you step out of your comfort zone and see what else is there outside of what I already know. You can't know your limits until you push them as far as they can go. I don't mean to exhaust yourself. I don't mean to expend yourself. I mean experiment and see what this life still has to offer you, my love. Because it's something beautiful and wonderful waiting for you. Have a beautiful day, Cancer.